Welcome back, fans, to the ECHL Insider. I hope you're enjoying our new studio. Let's get you now to scores from last week before we catch you up on the best games of this week. The Kalamazoo Wings had a 4-3 overtime victory against the Orlando Solar Bears. When they traveled to the Sunshine State, they also lost 2 games to the Florida Everblades, but that was their only win out of 3 games in the state of Florida. The Norfolk Admirals have been struggling this season. They had a 6-3 loss to the Reading Royals last weekend. The Toledo Walleye played their in-state rival, the Cincinnati Cyclones, and even though Toledo is lower in the rankings than we thought of coming into the season, they did get a 4-1 victory over the number 2 in their division, Cincinnati Cyclones. The Wichita Thunder had a very successful weekend, including a 3-2 overtime victory against the Kansas City Mavericks. The Rapid City Rush went down to the Allen Americans. They had another successful weekend. They had an 8-2 victory over the Allen Americans and a 6-5 victory over Allen, a come-from-behind victory. Let's get you now to the top 5 games of the week. This week is a dandy. Lots of great matchups. Can't wait to tell you these. So let's start at number 5 with the Greenville Swamp Rabbits and the South Carolina Stingrays. It'll be a home-and-home Friday, and then they will switch venues for the Saturday game. These two teams in playoff position. South Carolina, just a great team to watch right now, just so offensively gifted. They look to keep that going against their in-state rival. At number 4 is the Trois-Rivières Lions traveling to Maine to face the Mariners Friday and Saturday. Trois-Rivières in 5th place right now in the North Division. Maine currently in playoff position, so they look to stay that way this weekend. At number 3, the Kalamazoo Wings on Wednesday will travel to Toledo to play the Walleye. Kalamazoo and Toledo, both rivals. This is always a good game. Kalamazoo in playoff position. Toledo has had their struggles so far the beginning of this season. So Toledo wants to get this win against a team in playoff position right now to hopefully get some wins and move up in the standings. At number 2, the Wheeling Nailers will go to face the number 2 in the Central Division, Cincinnati Cyclones, Wednesday and Friday from the Heritage Bank Center. This should be a really good game, especially with the Cyclones offense. Really thrilling. I think these come down to just 1 or 2 goals, really close. And the number 1 game of the week, it is definitely a thriller. The number 1 in the Mountain Division, Idaho Steelheads, taking on the number 1 in the North Division, Worcester Railers, for a 3-game series in the DCU Center, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is a non-conference game, but it will be thrilling. 2 teams that can score and score quick. These 2 teams have had so much success in the beginning of this season, so it'll be awesome to see them play 3 games together. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and we will see you next week.